I'd like to tell you about the speaker cable on this system. It is our least expensive model. It is called Helicon. And in this cable, it's very easy to see the twisted conductors that we use, which are flat in our DNA helix design, so that all the strands can be completely parallel and properly spaced between positive and negative to maximize the sound quality. Now, another benefit of this design with the conductors so close together and twisted is that it's not an antenna. In other words, picking up radio interference can reduce the sound quality of a system. So other cables in this price range tend to be a parallel two-conductor cable, which is really a design that's used for antennas. And so with all of the radio frequency interference we have nowadays from Wi-Fi and all of the other sources, those signals get picked up by a parallel cable and they go back into the amplifier. Well, most of our amplifiers nowadays are digital amplifiers that work with high frequencies to create the amplification. So the problem we get with that noise coming in is not that it sounds like noise, it just reduces the performance of the amplifier. So we're fixing everything that we need to ensure that the cable will not degrade the sound quality of the system. This cable is a 16 gauge, which is 1.25 square millimeters, so it's a rather small cable. But in most cases, it will outperform conventional cables up to much heavier gauges because the DNA helix makes the cable very efficient. It preserves high frequencies with very fine detail, and it's a really good upgrade and avoids the sound quality problems that can cause harshness and loss of delicate musical information in other cables in this price range. Now, I want to bring to the attention also is that the direction of this cable, as our other cables, really affects the sound quality. There are arrows printed on the cable that show you which direction points toward the speaker. And if you connect them in the wrong direction, you will hear that the high frequencies are a little rough, that the mid frequencies sound a little bit veiled, and the bass response is not as clear. So it is important to read and connect them in the correct direction. And the value of this product, because it is the most basic model put together in the simplest way, but still retains the benefits of our DNA helix design, is very high. And it really suits a wide range of systems. Even though going up to our larger cables will make improvements, this is a great sounding cable. Thank you.